What's going on, guys? Ryan Johnson here, and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be going over my secret formula to getting these legs, these big legs right here that you need. Chicken legs. But yeah, guys, I wanted to make more of an in-depth informational video teaching you my current leg day and to give you some tips and tricks on growing whatever muscle group you really want to grow. Hold on, before I give you my secret formula to getting massive quads like this, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification because I saw 75% of y'all are not subscribed, and I don't like that. Other than that, let's get right into the leg day video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna start off with the hamstring curl. I'm gonna do about 2 to 3 heavy sets of this, about 8 to 10 reps. And the reason I'm gonna do this is to first warm up my hamstrings, and second off, it helps avoid injury. So when you do this exercise, make sure you control it. Really feel out your hamstring and really get a nice pump in there. Alright, after we warm up the hamstrings, we're gonna go straight into my main lift, which is my squat. Now, I'm pyramid training right now, meaning I'm starting off with the heaviest set and then working my way down. So the reason I'm pyramid training right now is for time efficiency, but also when you start off your workout with the most energy, when you do that first set with all of your energy, you don't work your way up to that top squat. You just start off right away with that top squat. You're going to force more muscle growth and development because you're able to put a lot more weight on the machine or on the squat or on the bench press because you're starting off with a lot more energy. So I'm starting off here with about 385 pounds. I'm gonna go for 6 reps. And I did this once again for 6 reps. I just didn't record it the first time. And if you don't know how your body reacts to heavy weight, make sure you figure that out first. Because I know I can just put heavy weight on the bar and go for a squat and I'll be fine. But some people might throw out their back, might throw out their knees. So just be cautious about pyramid training. Now, after I did those 2 heavy sets of 6 reps, I'm gonna go into something lighter here for about 8 to 10 reps. This is kind of just the drop set. As you can see, I'm getting very low here. You guys got to be hitting your depth. If you're not hitting your depth, your legs are not going to grow. I see the biggest thing ever is people not hitting their depth. Get all the way down there and get all the way up. Try to keep the tension on the muscle also by not fully standing. So do as many reps as you can without locking out your legs, as you can see I'm doing here. Now also when you're squatting, as fast as you can explode up. This is going to be amazing for muscle growth. And here we go again with another set of 225 just to kind of work out all of the blood in there and just get ready for my next workout, which is going to be leg press. All right, now we're gonna start off our leg press. We're going for 8 reps for each set here. We're gonna do 4 sets, but starting off, we're gonna go with RPE 7. If you don't know what RPE means, it means rate of perceived exertion. I don't like that. I like to say rate of physical exertion. It kind of makes more sense in my head. So RPE 7 to 9 is kind of like a very hard intensity, meaning you can barely talk, you're breathing heavy, and you're working outside of your comfort zone. So you're gonna start off with the RPE 7 here. For me, that's about 3 or 4 plates, 4 plates maybe on a good day. But I'm gonna keep my feet very low and very close in. Now, if you don't know anything about the feet placement on a leg press, I'll give you a little overview. When you put your feet up high, that means you're gonna be targeting more glutes. When you put your feet down low, you're gonna target more of your quad. When you put your feet in the middle, you're gonna target kind of all around. And the closer in you go, the more kind of on the outside of your quad you hit. And the farther out you go, kind of the more interior you would hit. And again, if you go in the middle, it's kind of more the middle. So you get the gist of it. Now, when you're doing your leg press, do your best to control the negative. If you're not controlling your negative to a certain degree, you're gonna miss out on a lot of gains and you also risk injury on your hamstring. So make sure you focus on those negatives. Now here we go into my second set. This is gonna be RPE 8, so I added on another plate. We're now at 4 plates here. And as you can see, I'm really controlling it, I'm really feeling it. If you have to, put your feet on your legs, give it a tiny bit of a push. So we're kind of keeping it light here, just really trying to get the blood in there for our last set, which is going to be a set until failure. Now also, your rest time should be pretty short in between rests. I know some people say like 2 minutes and 30 seconds is optimal. I like around 1 minute 30 seconds, maybe 2 at the most. But please don't be waiting around 3, 4, 5 minutes in between each set because you are just losing out on a lot of gains doing it that way. And then next we're gonna go into my final set. I threw on 5 plates here. Like I said, I was feeling a little gassed. I missed a meal before this workout, but I'm just mentally preparing for this, and here we go. So we're shooting for failure here. Now I didn't have anybody here, so I didn't go for failure. I went a little bit beyond my limit. And as you can see, I'm really just crying here trying to make it through. but I'm bouncing it a little too, which, you know, if you gotta do it, but just like I said, try to control it as best as possible. And if you don't got anybody spot you, again, you can just use your feet to push you up, and I just did about 1 hard rep, and honestly, that's really all I needed today. Some days I need 7 of those hard reps, but today, 1 did it perfectly fine. Now, I'm going into hamstrings here once again. If you want to focus more on your quads, I would recommend going into another quad workout such as quad extensions. But currently I am not focusing too much on my quad. I'm kind of focusing on my calves and my hamstrings. So I'm saving some energy by going into hamstrings next. Now usually I'll do like a stiff leg deadlift with a barbell or a dumbbell, but I wasn't really feeling like doing that today, so I picked this machine right here. I really feel leg curls really well. Make sure you don't skip these bad boys because they will really make the overall look of your leg look really good. And again, I'm just focusing on controlling the movement and really feeling it out here. Alright, now I'm wrapping up the workout with some calves here. And as you notice, the workout was kind of short, but if you train with enough intensity, your workouts will be short. You will only need 3 to 4 sets of whatever exercise you're doing that are very heavy. A big mistake I'll see a lot of naturals make is they'll do 6 to 7 sets of like 10 to 15 reps. At that point, you are just going catabolic. You're burning more calories than you are tearing apart muscle. So really start focusing on the intensity of your workout instead of how many reps and sets you are doing. Now again, we're gonna pyramid train for calves here. We're gonna start off very heavy with 2 sets of 8. And as you can see, I'm really controlling the calf here again. I'm trying to hold for about 3 seconds at the upper, control all the way down, get the full stretch. And then we're gonna drop down the weight to do 20 reps for 2 sets. And in between, if you have the extra energy, do some standing calf raises just with your body weight. And as you can see here, we're doing a little flex. This is how the legs are looking. And my quad has kind of outgrown a lot of my leg. Is again why I only had 2 exercises. And now we're gonna end off today's video with a little flex session with my boy Jarvie. And I want to leave you off with a couple more tips. If you really want to get big legs, you have to stop training them lightly. The one thing about legs is they have to be trained heavy. They're like 70% of kind of like your body, so they're the biggest muscle group on your body. And when you have strong legs, you have a strong foundation for your body. So make sure you focus on your legs, because if your legs are strong, the rest of your body is going to be strong. Now, a good indication that you were training legs effectively is you're gonna feel like you're disabled. Like you can't get out of bed. Like you can't walk. And that's perfectly fine. But in my opinion, it's really worth it. Because like I said, they're the foundation of your physique, and they also release a lot of hormones into your body. When you hit legs very hard, you're going to release a lot of testosterone and a lot of good hormones into your body, which is going to help the rest of your body grow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, consider dropping it a like and maybe my channel subscribe. Other than that, if you try out this workout and it works for you and your quads just absolutely blow up, let me know, hit my Instagram DMs, or come back to this video and drop a comment. Other than that, I'm Ryan Johnson. Peace out.